You may punish Little Rock by closing schools. You may punish Little Rock by taking over the district. But 5, 10 years from now, what is going to be different if we are not looking at the source from which all of the problems come?
Every public school in the state of Arkansas receiving a report card tonight. But the Arkansas Legislative Black Caucus says those labels are flawed and could be dividing schools based on race. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6 o'clock. I'm Bob Clausen. Ashley's off. A quick glance at the reports from the Department of Education shows 38 schools in the state of Arkansas receiving a failing grade. 8 of those failing schools come from the Little Rock School District. LRSD is one of 5 school districts under state control for either academic or fiscal distress, the others being Dollarway, Pine Bluff, Lee County, and Earl. The Little Rock superintendent says he hopes those letter grades get parents and community leaders motivated, get involved with those schools. He also says that he looks at the growth scores. That's how well students did from the time they walked into the classroom on the first day of school to when they left class on the last day.
And our growth scores, we had 30 out of our 40 schools experience increases in their growth scores.
However, others say labeling schools is not the best way to grade. For comparison's sake, the largest school district in the state, Springdale, didn't have a single failing school. Likewise, the Pulaski County Special School District weren't given any Fs at all. North Little Rock had 1 failing school, 7th Street Elementary. Jacksonville North Pulaski had 2 flunking schools. If you'd like to see how your child's school came out and a closer look at your school district, you can go to our website, krk.com. We've got the full breakdown there for you right on the homepage. Carrying now on to our team coverage of all this evening, a lot of moving parts with these grades and LRSD's continuing fight for local control. Is there a racial divide in LRSD? The Black Caucus says so. Caitlin Reardon has more on that. And Haley Brooks live in Little Rock for a community action meeting that's going to be held later on this evening. We're going to start with you, Caitlin. The Black Caucus meeting today to speak about the inequity of labeling the schools and how that's enforcing a racial divide. Why are they saying this is creating further separation?
Well, Bob, Senator Joyce Elliott says that the same thing keeps happening where the problems in Arkansas schools aren't addressed at the source, as you just heard in the beginning of this newscast. And she said if that continues, nothing will ever really improve for all students.
What happens to a school when it gets an F label on it?
Senator Joyce Elliott and members of the Arkansas Black Caucus say the state's method of labeling schools does more harm than help.
Once a school is labeled, it is a candidate for closing. It is a candidate for bringing in charter schools.
Elliott says the state board's proposed framework is divisive and is blatantly racist in effect. She points out that the majority of the failing or poorly graded schools are south of the 630 in predominantly African-American neighborhoods, and that because Arkansas is not looking at the source of the poorly performing schools, it's not going to fix the underlying issue.
You cannot have a framework built on 3 separate categories of schools and not understand that that is segregation.
Ivy Pfeffer with the Arkansas Department of Education says the school letter grades are an important part of the state and federal accountability system.
It's a very good indicator that what we're doing as a state is working and we're moving the needle.
Pfeffer says the most recent letter grades show more A-rated schools and fewer Fs. But Elliott says just because you see some improvement, it doesn't mean long-term success.
You might have some success, but it is pretty clear that you cannot just simply turn around the school that's struggling and not having addressed the sources and maintain it.
Now, the Arkansas Board of Education will hold a meeting on Thursday to discuss the proposal released last month to give LRSD back limited local control. Bob.
All right, Caitlin, thanks very much.